It's a privilege to be here today for this very special fixture. The interest has been a very special day. Hi there again, everybody. Martin Tyler along with Alan Smith for your commentary today on this match, which is going to have an extra factor to it, the heavy rain that's been falling.
Yeah, the ball is going to skid across the surface. I did used to like these kind of conditions because you get one or two mistakes. If you're on your toes, there's one or two goals about for strikers.
A low-scoring side, the lowest scoring team in the division, actually, and they've got to try and get the better of the best defence. It's going to be very hard for them to do that, but we wait and see with a fair amount of anticipation.
They just haven't been creating chances, the home team here, and when they have, they've been fluffing them, so I just wonder whether they're going to be able to do something better here.
And this is today's starting lineup for the home team. In goal is Lukas Skorupski. Andrea Poli starts. He was man of the match in his last game. Only one up front in terms of an out-and-out forward. Wholesale changes for Juventus. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Alexandro starts. He's fit again. In attack, Karim Benzema starts, replacing Mario Mandzukic, who's injured. Well, this is always the great moment. The ball's on the centre spot and we're all ready to go. Valencia. Shot on! The keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. Matuidi. Alexandro. Matuidi. Here's Alexandro. Brahimi. Gallo. Matuidi. Dybala. Valencia. It's a good cross. Cleared away, well away from goal. Good interception there. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Put into the middle. He worked hard to get the cross in, but it didn't reach any of his teammates arriving in the middle.
Well, it's a chance burn, that. Maybe not the best decision he's ever taken.
Corner played into the middle. He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead. That is a wonderful goal, Alan.
Well, they've got power, they've got height, and when the corner's that accurate, only one end result.
And here is another angle on that goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Dybala. Samuel Umtiti. Alexandro. Matuidi. Benzema. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Poli. Now the possibility for a cross. They've soaked up. Tried his luck. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. Joao Cancelo. Dybala. Douglas Costa. Dybala looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Gallo. Sandro. Rahimi. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Keeping the wide attack going. Here's Alexandro. Gallo. Danilo. It's a good place to win the ball here. And they've spread it out wide here. Matuidi. Rahimi. Benzema. Maybe the cross. Gallo. Dybala. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Oh, he's given offside.
Yeah, he's playing on the shoulder, but just needs to hold his run a touch. An easy one for the linesman. He was a good couple of yards.
There's one for him to chase in behind. Shot's on! Oh, that's good defending. Magnificent from the goalkeeper.
Well, it's all about positioning and spreading his body. Top-class keeping.
Gallo. Matuidi. Well, he clears the danger. Andrea Poli. Alexandro. Matuidi. Here's Alexandro. Well read by the defender. Now he's looking for support. Dybala. Joao Cancelo. Here's Douglas Costa. Gallo. And it's gone out for a throw. He's got support here. And that'll be a throw. Put into the middle. And shoots! That was close and well hit too.
Yeah, he really did get the laces behind it.
Well, there's so many stats on players' performances these days, but I don't think there'd be too many positive stats for Douglas Costa today, which is unlike him.
The opposition must be absolutely delighted. They'll be hoping to restrict him to as few touches as he's seen so far.
Whatever has gone wrong has spectacularly gone wrong. I know there's not much in it on the scoreline, but for Juventus, they would probably have expected to be 2 or 3 goals to the good here. As half-time beckons, as it is, they've got to try and effect a turn. Douglas Costa. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Joao Cancelo. Chance to cross it. Douglas Costa onto Dybala. Douglas Costa. How did he save that?
He's one of the best in the business from those kind of situations. Absolutely brilliant.
It's in from Dybala. Gallo. Well, whether they're being forced back or whether they're just doing this as a tactic, it's hard to understand at the moment. And now the shot! Sitting deeper and deeper, and it nearly cost them a goal then.
Oh, they're lucky, aren't they, to get away with that? It has been on the cards.
Good vision. That was tight, and the keeper had to be brave to get there. Dybala. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Sandro. Crosses long towards the back post. Keeper not taking any chances, not wanting to catch that one. He's punched it away. Gallo. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. Just 1 goal at half-time, and it came early in this first half.
Yeah, as a team, you set out to keep a clean sheet, and that went out the window early doors, and it affected that side that's now down.
Well, this is always the great moment. The ball's on the centre spot, and we're all ready to go. Ball rolling for the start of the second half, and Juventus get on the ball quickly. Dybala. Matuidi. Gallo. Alexandro. Matuidi. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Dybala. Douglas Costa. He had to clear it, even at the expense of a corner. Corner swung in. It's broken down. And they'll have to try again. Matuidi. Alexandro. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Chance to put it in the box from here. He's got his shot off now. As for Juventus, now they forced a corner here, and they'll need to make good use of it. Dybala with the corner. Well, this could bring them level. That's the right kind of football dive to turn the shot away.
Well, the tide has been heading in only one direction, and a chance here, according to the crowd, to get a goal.
Corner's taken. Not really away from the threat here. It's become a rather defensive policy here with a team that's camped really. Hit it well! Goalkeeper found that pretty easy. Skorupski. Valencia. And there is some backup for him in this position. Makes the challenge here. Dybala. Leonardo Bonucci. Gallo. What about Juventus's next match, Alan?
They're playing Napoli in their next match in Serie A. And, well, I think it's going to be extremely close.
Brahimi. Gallo. They might have played him in here. That's a great interception. Dybala. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Had a go! Well, he got the power. From that range, that was pretty good, but not the accuracy.
Yeah, if you try from that distance, you've got to do a better job than that.
Quite an effort from that distance. Just got it too high.
Well, a bit ambitious there, to say the least, and his teammates giving him some stick for trying to shoot from that distance.
Here's Douglas Costa. Dybala. Gallo. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Miralem Pjanic. Brahimi. Sandro. And the cross goes towards the far post. Cleared away by the defender. Gallo. Dybala. Pjanic. Dybala. Benzema. And shoots! And that shot's blocked very quickly. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Karim Benzema. Joao Cancelo. Here comes Douglas Costa, who can be very speedy in these situations. Well, the manager will be delighted with the way his team have played so far, but he's going to make a substitution here just to hope that he can retain this lead. Douglas Costa. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man. He can clear it here. Valencia. Miralem Pjanic. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Douglas Costa building steadily here, keeping possession. Douglas Costa. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box, put in from the wide area. Well, they've got to keep the crosses coming in. I'm sure in the end will deliver something, but it didn't this time. And that's a throw for Juventus. Juventus with the substitution. Cuadrado looking for teammates in the middle. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. It'll be a throw. No nonsense clearance from the defender. Gallo. A bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Valencia. Dybala. Joao Cancelo. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. We've given it straight to the opposition. Opportunity in a wider area. Well, Valencia. Well, that's easy for the goalkeeper, Szczesny. Dybala. Here's Alexandro. Gallo. Compliments to the drainage at this stadium because the rain was quite heavy earlier in the day.
Yeah, well, they've got a good pitch, they've got a good surface, good groundsman as well.
What we have, we hold, and that's going to be the message until the final whistle if they're successful, Alan.
Yeah, looks like the manager has made a little tweak at the back, and you can see what he's after. Really defensive outlook now from his side.
Couldn't keep it. Karim Benzema. Here's Alexandro. Dybala. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Trying to keep the ball. Not anymore. It's been a thrilling contest, this. And we're into the last knockings of it. And the supporters, well, they're not showing any sign of losing their stamina. They've been great.
Yeah, always love coming to this ground. One of the best atmospheres around. They've not disappointed.
Still a few minutes left for Juventus to try and get something from the game, but it doesn't look likely in truth. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. There's a lot of promise in that, but in the end, no fruits from their labours. What a good interception. Joao Cancelo. Supporting player alongside. Can really get at the opposition here. Cuadrado. Brahimi. Not too much time for extra touches here. And we're going to get substitutions from both managers. Gallo. Karim Benzema. Dybala. Referee's had a good look and decided from what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Gallo. It's a good-looking attack, this one. It might be a final attack as they look for this equaliser. Defended well. Benzema. Brahimi. Got the tackle in. Valencia. And it's come to an end here with the final whistle. Brilliant effort by the players to produce a match like this in these conditions.
Yeah, not the best. Pretty cold out there, but they made sure they kept running about, and that led to a great spectacle.
Well, this is always the great moment. The ball's on the centre spot and we're all ready to... Well, tension in the air here. It's got all the ingredients, hasn't it? And it's our main feature today on EA TV. Join us soon. Hi there, everybody. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. In the commentary box, it's with great view up here, Alan, and a great game, I think, in prospect.
Yeah, we've got the best seats in the house and looking forward to an entertaining match here.
And today it's Napoli against Juventus. Just to check on the league table for you, and you can see Roma really not where you would expect them to be. They can do much better, and I'm sure will do soon.
Yeah, I just can't see them closing the gap now and getting into one of those Champions League positions. For a start off, the team spirit looks awful.
Juventus trying to improve on their last showing, and they were beaten away from home against Bologna.
Yeah, 1-0 they lost, and if they can shut up shop, I fancy them to get a draw here.
Napoli's lineup. It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
Juventus make one change. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti plays with Leonardo Bonucci in central defence. Douglas Costa starts, looking to recover his form. Karim Benzema is the lone striker today. For the first touch, and the ball is in play. Off we go. Cruiser. Milik. With Mertens. Took their eye off the ball, I think, Napoli. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Benzema. Matuidi. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Miralem Pjanic. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Matuidi, Gallo, Miralem Pjanic, Matuidi, definitely a throw in there. Key figure for Juventus in this fixture, I'm sure he's going to be.
Got to be watched today because He's set up 11 goals so far, the most of anyone in this league.
Alexandro. Matuidi. Pjanic. Taking on the defenders. And that's a throw for Juventus. Gallo. Challenge in sharp. Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Cruiser. Mertens. Building steadily here, keeping possession. And that's good support as they build this attack. Cleared away, well away from goal. Corner kick given. A short corner. Cleared away by the defender. Well, they just can't get the ball away. It's another corner. It's short, the corner this time. Gets his cross in. Defended well. Mertens. Powerful drive, close enough to suggest, have another go, son.
Yeah, strong shot. I think the keeper saw it coming all the way, though.
Gallo. Samuel Umtiti. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. Benzema. Dybala. The attacking team have got a problem here because the opposition are just sitting in and saying, well, you can break us down if you can. They think perhaps they can't break them down. There's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They should be, because they didn't play well in that earlier game. But great chance here for the visitors to take 6 points off their opponents.
Gallo. Now Koulibaly. Milik. Cruiser. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Matuidi.
Oh, his teammates will thank him for that.
And they've spread it out wide here. Put in from the wide area. Wojciech Szczesny with no difficulty whatsoever. Pressure to absorb, high up the pitch. Here's Douglas Costa. Alexandro. Gallo. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Matuidi couldn't keep it. And they're going to have to restart with a throw. It's gone out for a throw. Raul Albiol. Cruiser. It goes out wide again. Well, he tried to get the ball wide, but it's been cut out. Douglas Costa. And there's the cutback. A goal. Right into the corner via the post. That was perhaps the place where it was impossible to save it. No goalkeeper could have reached that. It clips the post on the way in.
Yeah, really good strike. He took it early as well, and I think that's what caught the goalie off guard as much as anything. Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
Juventus are ahead. Koulibaly. And they've got a man out wide. If they maintain their lead to half-time, they'd be satisfied with the first half Juventus, Alan?
Yeah, I don't think there'd be too much for the manager to have a go at them about.
And the pass not completed, really. Looking to widen the play, really, widen the build-up, but the ball's just run straight out over the touchline. Miralem Pjanic. Leonardo Bonucci. Alexandro. Matuidi. Here's Alexandro. I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe bend past their way through them. Joao Cancelo. Miralem Pjanic. Here's a chance to attack. Dybala. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. On the back of a truly fantastic season, Juventus really have raised the bar, particularly for their own supporters. And they're probably not over-content with the way the team have played in front of them today. There's plenty of time in the second half for them to produce their very best. Karim Benzema. They can spread the play now. Flag went up straight away, referee blew offside. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. A turnover in play. Pjanic. Gallo. Douglas Costa. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. It's a drive of some power but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
Cruiser. On the attack here. Three minutes to be added on, and they get it away. Playing a lot through Pjanic, aren't they, at the moment?
Well, he's the man on form. He's the man that's likely to make things happen.
Gallo. He screened the ball well there. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. The chance to play on by the referee. Well, he's gone in a bit on the wild side. And that is a foul and a yellow card for the Juventus man.
Oh, the ref was left with no choice.
Looking again, Alan, at this, the slide tackle that went wrong.
Well, in this day and age, always risky going to ground like that, and some refs will think that he was not in control of his actions. There's some big lads in that box waiting for a cross. I'd be hoping not to be disappointed.
Whipped into the box. That's a decent header, but not quite good enough.
Well, they've got to get tighter to him because he's a really good header of the ball. He showed it there.
Well, that's half-time at 1-0. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, it was a good first 45 minutes from the lad. Got the ball rolling with that goal, and he's been central to most of the good things his team has done.
Juventus a half-time lead, but it doesn't guarantee anything. Dybala. Change of possession here. Dybala. Can he pick somebody out with this pullback? He's blocked that well. Well, this is a corner, and they've got to defend properly against it. Corner swung in. It's not really away. Poor clearance. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Lovely ball. Milik. So now a goal kick to come. What we've got for you very soon on EA Sports. Stay with us. Serie A fixture. Napoli, they'll be hosting Torino.
Well, you know there'll be fireworks between these two teams. Can't wait to get up on the gantry for this one.
Couldn't keep it, Juventus. And now a throw-in. Dybala. Joao Cancelo. Leonardo Bonucci. Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment. Miralem Pjanic. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Douglas Costa. Good skill from Juventus in keeping the ball and making the opposition close down and not quite get there and wear themselves out. Douglas Costa. Pjanic. Oh, he's way off target. Two substitutions to come, one from each camp. Cruiser. Excellent interception. Well, the team with the ball have got a problem now because the opposition are just sitting behind the ball and letting them pass in front. They've got to find some attacking players with some penetration in their passes. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Joao Cancelo. Dybala. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Matuidi. Gallo. Miralem Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. Now the possibility for a cross. He's got his shot off now. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw though. The substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now.
With Kalidou Koulibaly. With Mertens.
Matuidi. It's going to be Napoli to make this change. Matuidi. Gallo. Could be dangerous. Benzema. Shots on here. Two in front now.
Well, keep the concentration and they've won this match, I think.
He followed his instincts, he followed the play in, and then he followed watching the ball into the net.
Yeah, a lesson for any schoolboy, just to make sure you follow shots in, that you're in that danger area.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Raul Albiol. Cruiser.
Now Callejon anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Great player always, but really at the top of his game today.
He is almost those opponents intimidated by his presence down there.
And Juventus need to make this substitution now, they feel. Miralem Pjanic.
Pjanic slipping it through.
He's got it away. It's a corner for Juventus. And now it's a Juventus substitution.
Corner played into the middle. Oh, that's good defending.
Oh, time to get the cross. Raul Albiol. Cruiser. Insigne. Cruiser.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Substitution for Napoli. Leonardo Bonucci. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes.
On the move and able to cut out the pass. He screened the ball well there. Now this looks promising. Well, you say one thing and it often turns out the other way. That's life in the commentating business.
Joao Cancelo. Gallo. That's out of danger there with that clearance.
Well, this is where managers really earn their money. In a losing situation, they've got to make a substitution. Got to get it right, really, to have any chance of getting anything from the match.
Rahimi.
Defended well.
Juventus are going to make the substitution.
He's cut that out well read. The shot's on! Great effort. Clipping the top of the bar.
Ten minutes left of regular time. Jose Callejon. Leonardo Bonucci. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Well, they talk about football being a passing game, and you can keep it short, you can go long, you can be direct, you can keep possession, but they seem to have got all the passing arts here.
And they've really forced the opposition to chase the ball, and they'll be hoping that that means they tire out towards the end of this game.
Simone Verdi. Jose Callajon. We've given it straight to the opposition. Slipping it through. In on the goalkeeper. Striding forward, purposefully. They stopped him in the nick of time. Possibilities here. Cleared away by the defender. João Cancelo. Opportunity to cross it now. And they get it away. Gallo. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Insigne. Cruiser. Taking on the defenders. And it's the tackle that stops the attack here. And we're hearing there will be 3 added minutes here. What we get to see, of course the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Neatly intercepted. Juventus have got the win here. Just looking down, the manager's got a smile as wide as the pitch because it's been a near perfect day for him and his team.
Yeah, definitely. Clean sheets and 1 or 2 goals into the bargain, so they can move on with confidence.
I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
It's one thing picking this lad out to try and stop him. It's another thing actually accomplishing that feat. He's in really good form. Another goal and another win for his team. Good day all round.
For the first touch, and the ball is in play. Off we go. Mertens. Milik. Powerful drive. Close enough to suggest, have another go, son.
Yeah, strong shot. I think the keeper saw it coming all the way, though.
Douglas Costa. And there's the cutback. A goal. Right into the corner via the post. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. It's a drive of some power, but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
There's a chance to play on by the referee. Well, he's gone in a bit on the wild side. And that is a foul and a yellow card for the Juventus man.
Oh, the ref was left with no choice.
Douglas Costa. Pjanic. Douglas Costa. And there's the cutback. A goal. Right into the corner via the post. That was perhaps the place where it was impossible to save it.
Given this man's Champions League goal-scoring exploits, all eyes will be focused on him. Can he add to his total? We'll find out next on EA TV. A stadium that is usually alive with sound and atmosphere. The home of Juventus here in Turin. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And Juventus are the team under pressure, charged with the task of turning things round in the second leg of this Champions League tie. It is Juventus taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Juve with plenty of work to do after that first leg. Not quite good enough, really. They'll need a better performance tonight if they're to progress to the next round.
For Juventus, Wojciech Szczęsny starts in goal. Giorgio Chiellini starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle of the defence. Sami Khedira plays alongside Blaise Matuidi in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk plays with Daniele Rugani in central defence. Sadio Mane starts with Mohamed Salah out wide. And leading the attack today is the ultimate pressing machine, Roberto Firmino. And now this Champions League round of 16's second leg is underway. Dybala. It is a fruitful forward run. Teammate in support. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Now Khedira. Carrying a genuine threat here. Khedira. Now Matuidi. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. A natural talent, if ever there was one. We're talking about Paulo Dybala. What sort of performance might he have in him here, Lee Dixon?
Well, he's small in stature, but he's big in performance normally. he will push his team to the limits.
Now Matuidi. Now Cancelo. Khedira. Now Khedira. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers, mate, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
And that's a deep corner. Taking care of business defensively here. And it's come off the keeper. Wijnaldum. Calabria. If there's such a thing as the perfect challenge, that was it. But a throw-in. This is Salah. And slipped through beautifully. Teammates could potentially join in. Keita. And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Now Khedira. Benzema. It's with Dybala. Benzema's pass not accurate enough. And the danger clear. Now Matuidi. Ball lost by Juventus. Virgil van Dijk. Good control under pressure. Well, he's almost been hassled out of play here. Now Chiellini. Alexandro. It's with Joao Cancelo. Dybala. It's been played up towards Dybala. Let's see what he has in store for them. A poor cross, all things considered. Mane. It's with Fabinho. Naby Keita. I must say, no shortage of space. Sadio Mane now. He has time to play it over. Here's Keita. Wijnaldum. And Mohamed Salah now. Keeper did his job to begin with. Now Matuidi. Joao Cancelo. It's with Dybala. Here's Keita. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Juventus have given it away. And Mane. Very quick thinking there. The cross comes over from Mane. And they deal with the threat this time. It's with Joao Cancelo. Now Matuidi. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Andrew Robertson. Van Dijk with it. Here's Robertson. Wijnaldum now. Alexandro needs to be really careful. It's with Joao Cancelo. Now Khedira. Well, they are on the wrong end of the scoreline. But Lee, your overall thoughts on their current situation?
Well, Juve find themselves still very much in this game. Such fine margins, isn't there, between success and failure at this level. They just need to stick to the game plan, maybe force the opposition backwards towards their own goal a bit more in the second half.
Yassine Brahimi. Now Matuidi. Karim Benzema. Now Khedira. Joao Cancelo. Karim Benzema. And can he make this move count? Juventus will have to throw it back in play. Joao Cancelo. It's with Dybala. Excellent challenge. Roberto Firmino. It's with Fabinho. And going through Mane. Will there be a tangible end product? Roberto Firmino! Splendid save to foil the header, Lee.
Yeah, it was. Goalkeepers are there for that reason. Strikers score. Goalies have got to keep the ball out of the net.
Salah. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Now Matuidi. Alexandro. Chiellini. Now Khedira. Matuidi. It's with Joao Cancelo. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Mane. Here's Keita. Liverpool continue to advance. Will they be able to convert? Crossing possibilities. Can they convert? And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, here's the replay. I always tell young defenders to stop the cross, and this is why. When the ball comes in, it's perfect, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. Great header.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. On aggregate, it's 3-1. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Calabria. Wijnaldum. Fabinho now. Naby Keita. This is Salah. Running with the ball confidently. Wijnaldum now. Now, what can he do here? Keita. Pulls it back. Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend the lead to 2 goals.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, a bit more analysis as regards the goal. To confirm the aggregate situation, 4-1 is the score. Now Chiellini. First half completed then, here at the home of Juventus. So the Champions League round of 16, second leg. The second half is underway. Khedira. Alexandro. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Now Rugani. Calabria. Rugani. Fabinho now. Wijnaldum. It's with Fabinho. Naby Keita. Roberto Firmino. This is Salah. Wijnaldum waiting. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. And the corner for Liverpool. And a deep ball in. Wijnaldum. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. He's driven in the corner. And just the header that was required. The goal they were in search of.
Well, we're going to see that again, and let's see the cross again. It's absolutely brilliant. Good power on it, and then watch this headed goal.
A chance to revisit. So 5-1, the aggregate advantage. Now Chiellini. Alexandro. Matuidi. Now Khedira. It's with Dybala. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Dybala. Karim Benzema in the thick of things. Well, clattered away. Now Khedira. Now Mo Salah. Naby Keita. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. Now, what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation? It's a substitution for Juventus. Now Rugani. Fabinho now. Shaqiri. It's with Fabinho. Henderson has it. Roberto Firmino. It could be up for grabs. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. It's with Joao Cancelo. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Henderson has it. Roberto Firmino. Will there be a tangible end product? Possession ceded by Liverpool. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Calabria. Others to play it to. And a no-nonsense clearance. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. The cross is on. And Mane in the thick of things. Now, what can he do here? And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Khedira. Now Chiellini. Matuidi. Henderson has it. Andrew Robertson. Henderson. Good tackle. And it's Wijnaldum. Brahimi. And Juan Cuadrado is in the middle. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Origi. Sadio Mane now. Andrew Robertson. So 20 minutes to go. Now Origi. Mane. Umtiti. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And a Juventus personnel change here. Virgil van Dijk. Sadio Mane now. Wijnaldum now. Mane. Sadio Mane. Oh, he's really opened them up here. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. It's with Joao Cancelo. Now Matuidi. Now Cuadrado. Possession ceded by Juve. Van Dijk with it. And given away. Mane. Here's Robertson. Joao Cancelo. Now Khedira. Well, let's make no bones about it. This is a thorough thrashing, Lee.
Well, very rarely to give Juve 5 out of 10 for a performance, but that's what they're getting from me. Not good enough tonight at all. No cohesion in their teamwork, disjointed all over the place. Work to be done on the training ground, that's for sure.
Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Electing to cross into the centre. And he's clear as lines. Khedira. Carrying a genuine threat here. Mane. Henderson has it. Samuel Umtiti. Now Khedira. Chiellini. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Cuadrado. Douglas Costa waiting. No-nonsense clearance. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
Costa with it. Alexandro now. By no means on his own here. It's with Fabinho. Khedira. Costa with it. Juventus have given it away. It's with Fabinho. Samuel Umtiti. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Cuadrado might want it. Well thumped clear. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Alexandro. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. But he has just veered into an offside position this time. Henderson has it. And so it is, full time. And I'll tell you what, Liverpool fans never take European nights for granted. They absolutely revel in them. And Liverpool will be the side progressing from this time.
Well, Derek, what confidence that will give them. A huge margin to go through into the next round. Played very, very well. That confidence, you can use that. You have to. It's like gold dust. Go into the next round with that confidence. Who knows where they can go.
Teammates.
It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full and the fans are getting to fever pitch. Hi there, Martin Tyler here for you from the Juventus Stadium. And here for you today, Juventus against Udinese. A very strong defence, the best defence in the division, against a side that just can't find the back of the opponent's net, the lowest scoring side that we have in this company. They'll find it hard to get goals, I think, against a defence as strong as this one.
I can't see the visitors scoring here.
changes for Juventus. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Leonardo Bonucci starts with Samuel Umtiti as the centre-backs. Miralem Pjanic starts with Blaise Matuidi in the centre of the park. Karim Benzema is the lone striker today. This is the side that Udinese will field today. Loic Perrin starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. They've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack. So, Juventus get us underway here. Joao Cancelo. Karim Benzema. Gallo. Alexandro. Brahimi. Benzema. Now to take the lead. He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead.
He won't have scored too many better than that. He certainly won't have hit too many harder than he did there.
And here's the goal again.
He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Juventus are ahead. De Paul. Uzdeco. Miralem Pjanic. Benzema. Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Gallo. Dybala. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Benzema. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Gallo. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Shot on!
He really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it beautifully. Not a bad effort at all.
That's a good spot by the defender. De Paul. He screened the ball well there.
Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Gallo. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Going forward well. The shot's on!
A real miscue here.
Room now out on the wing. Tackle here. Quick into the tackle. And the result is going to be a throw. Matuidi. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Now he's looking for support. Benzema. Tackle is strong. Leonardo Bonucci. Joao Cancelo. It's not a very active way of playing this for the defending team because they're not going out. And here's the shot. Good block. Dybala has given it away. Oh, it's a corner via that deflection. Well, here is that earlier incident, Alan. So close.
Well, I'm guessing that he's not going to try that again in a hurry, particularly after his manager gets into him after this match.
Here comes the corner, and they get it away. Alexandro. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Joao Cancelo. And that's a throw for Juventus. Dybala. Gallo. Matuidi. Onto Dybala. Probing away. Trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Depau. Very much a club with a tradition, Alan, of playing three central defenders, Juventus.
They are, and their success really has been built on that, hasn't it? But those three in question not getting any younger.
Cleared away by the defender. Miralem Pjanic. Space here on the flanks for Dybala. Benzema. Defender on his toes. Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Depau. Gives it away. Here's Alexandro. Samuel Umtiti. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Excellent interception. Gone for the ball. Here's Alexandro. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Pleasing on the eye. No great risk at the moment in their own half. And they are winning the match, of course. Brahimi. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Pulls it back now. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Well, they could pose some danger now. Cleared the ball. Gallo. Pjanic. Surely. It comes out. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Pjanic. Gallo. Sandro. Now with Benzema. Cleared away, well away from goal. They're still under challenge here, Juventus. They're not quite at the real peak of their performance. And they'll be hoping that they can just push aside some of the cobwebs, I think, that they've shown in the first half and give it the real gun in the second half. Brahimi. Alexandro. Strange game at the moment, the attacking team having all the ball, but not really making many chances because the opposition are defending in numbers. Gallo. Now he's looking for support. Matuidi. Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players. Good distance to the clearance then. Alexandro. Gallo. And shoots! Off Dybala! Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one.
Well, it's great when a plan comes together, and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Restarting at 2-0. DePaul. Here's Pera. Just working away to try and find an opening. I think the cross is on. And now the shot! And the decision for the added time is 3 minutes. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Playing a lot through Pjanic, aren't they, at the moment?
Well, he's the man on form. He's the man that's likely to make things happen.
Couldn't keep it, Juventus. And the referee is blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here. It's still tight, but when you struggle to score... Trailing.
Well, they're not trailing by an awful lot, but given their scoring prowess, they've still got a mountain to climb.
So, Juventus get us underway here. And they kick off at the start of the second half. He's got his shot off now. Corner given.
Well, this crowd's been starved of excitement, starved of action. Will they get a little bit here?
Swung in from the corner. The shot's on! Another corner. Very sharp. Reaction save from close in. Corner's taken. Defended well. Shots on here. It's a good effort, not far away, but at the moment, nearly's not good enough.
Well, if they keep on playing like they are and creating those kind of chances, they've got a great chance.
Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Cleared away by the defender. Opportunity to cross it now. Put into the middle. Good defensive clearance there. Cut out by the defender. Brahimi. Leonardo Bonucci. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Matuidi. Benzema.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Depau. And that will be a free kick. And they get it away.
He got plenty of distance into the clearance, but actually it's going to come back at them again. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo.
Here's Alexandro.
Miralem Pjanic.
Matuidi. Alexandro. Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Joao Cancelo.
Well, he's got support here. Gallo.
Taking on the defenders. Shot on! He's blocked that well. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Benzema takes on the shot.
Good distance to the clearance then. Gallo.
Benzema. On to Sandro.
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Here's Alexandro.
Gallo.
Alexandro. Brahimi. He's got support here. Can really get at the opposition here. Matuidi. Very skilled. These passes may look easy, but the work off the ball is very important.
Miralem Pjanic.
Now this is an interesting attack. Benzema.
Gallo.
Oh, that's good defending.
And that's a throw for Juventus. Some movement from the bench for Juventus.
Dybala.
Gallo.
Benzema.
And that will clear the danger. Juventus with the substitution.
Pjanic.
Gallo.
Depau. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change.
Matuidi. Gallo.
It's a good place to win the ball here. And shoots! Comes out off the goalkeeper.
Gallo.
Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Substitute getting ready for Juventus. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Throw in now. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Wonderful to watch. He took those 2 goals superbly well.
Whipped in from the wide area. Cleared away, well away from goal. Here's Douglas Costa. Alexandro. Gallo. Douglas Costa. Got the tackle in. Sloppy work, really. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Douglas Costa. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Trusteko. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Tackle goes in. Samuel Umtiti. Miralem Pjanic. Matuidi. A narrow margin. It will be enough for victory if Juventus can see it out now.
Yeah, the manager just waving his arms about, trying to make a couple of adjustments.
Coming in as a group in midfield, not as individuals, to win the ball back. Now Cuadrado. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. In a great position to pull it back. And that's the way to defend. Make sure the opposition can't get on the ball in that part of the pitch. Miralem Pjanic. Only partially away from danger. Gallo. Douglas Costa, supporting player alongside. Gallo. Matuidi. On to Pjanic. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Juventus have won a corner now. Corner's taken. In the crowd of players, the keeper goes for a punch. And now the shot! Umtiti. Gallo. Here's Douglas Costa. Matuidi. Gallo. The victory today goes to Juventus. Can't get much better than this, really, Alan, to win and keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think that would be the pleasing aspect of it, as well as the 3 points, the clean sheet, particularly the keeper. I'm delighted with that.
Good, solid performance. Excellent victory, really. No great surprise on the scoreline. The visitors, again, really failing to give anything in an attacking sense to the game.
Yeah, the home defenders here have taken most of the plaudits this season, but it's time for the attackers to get a bit of praise after this one.